It was down by the glenside I met an old woman, and picking young nettles she ne'er saw me coming. I listened a while to the song she was humming. Glory-o, glory-o to the bold Fenian men. It's 50 long years since I saw the moon beaming on strong manly forms and eyes with hope gleaming. I'll see them again in all my daydreaming. Glory-o, glory-o to the bold Fenian men.
George McBrearty was born on November 8, 1956. He lived with his mother and father in the Cregan area of Derry City, where he was brought up with his brothers and sisters. His abilities were recognized at a young age, and he progressed to the ranks of the Irish Republican Army in 1973.
Glory-o, glory-o to the bold Fenian men.
Unfortunately, the British also recognized his capabilities as he was forced to go on the run when he was just 17. He was active in the Cregan 2nd Battalion and was interned in 1974. Upon his release, he returned straight back to active service and was at the forefront of IRA activity in his area.
Glory-o, glory-o to the bold Fenian men.
Charles Maguire was born on January 25, 1961, the sixth child in the family and the first boy. He was also a loving husband and father. As a child growing up in the 60s, he witnessed at first hand the reality of British interference in Ireland. Bloody Sunday, mass internment, and his own family being victims of brutality at the hands of British soldiers. Within days of his 16th birthday, Charles was arrested for the first of many times. He, like many others, witnessed one of the darkest years in our struggle's history. On May 28, 1981, George and Charles, along with 2 other volunteers, were on patrol in Cregan when they noticed a car acting out of the ordinary.
Glory-o, glory-o to the bold Fenian men. On distant day.
The 4 volunteers apprehended the suspicious car, but were cut down in a hail of bullets by the SAS at the bottom of Southway. Sadly, volunteers George McBrearty and Charles Maguire were fatally wounded.
The lads who stood with me when history was.
Another volunteer, Eamon McCort, was seriously injured. The 4th was uninjured and managed to retrieve his injured and dead comrades from the scene.
Boys of the old brigade. From hills and farms I called to arms, was heard by one and all, and from the glen came brave young men for to answer Ireland's call.
IRA volunteer and lifelong Republican Eamon McCort passed away in January 2021.
Oh, the old brigade and me, and by my side they fought and died, that Ireland might be free. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Agrom O'Cree, I long to see the boys of the old brigade.
Volunteers George McBrearty and Charles Maguire, like many others, took up arms against the occupying forces of Britain, and in doing so paid the ultimate sacrifice.
Stir morn I sigh when I recall my comrades all of the dark old days gone by. I think of men who fought in Glen with rifle and grenade. May heaven keep the men who sleep from the ranks of the old brigade. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Agrom O'Cree, I long to see the boys of the old brigade. Where are the lads who stood with me